What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl, AmaniSharifah. What's up? What's good? What's goody, yo? Shout out to all my fellas. That is totally. Back into your go channel. What's up, papas? What's goody, you are? So, on to these Man Talk episode, I am talking directly to my fellas, and we are going to be talking all about, you feel like that you've changed as a man, right? And you trying to get back with your ex-girl. But even though that you feel like you changed after you broke up, let's say you did something to her really messed up or whatever like that, even though you have quote-unquote changed, she still don't want you back. She still don't want you back, papas. So why is that? I'm going to be giving my fellas some well-dope advice, and we go to a situation like this, baby. So, let's go ahead. We're going to hop right on into it. Let's get it. Y'all, thank you again for tuning back into your go channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin', babies? What's goody? What's goody? What's good? Yeah. So, papas, sweets, my loves, baby, sweethearts, we gonna talk about her today. Oh yeah. We gonna talk about that shit today, my loves. We talk all about, you feel like that you really changed as a man, right? And now you trying to get back with your ex-girl, because maybe you did something like really fucked up to her, whatever like that. But even though you feel like you changed and you feel like that you're ready to get back with her and to be, faithful, loyal, good to her, whatever, she don't want your ass back, papas. Yeah, she don't want your ass back. Shane. So, we gonna be talking all about, my loves, why is that? So, babies, here we go with that bullshit, my nigga. Here we go. So, babies, you could have been out of situation with this girl where y'all woke up for whatever reason. Like maybe you were cheating on her. Maybe you were emotionally unavailable. Maybe you was, inconsistent. Maybe you was abusive. Maybe you was a narcissist. Maybe you were all of what I just mentioned. Or you could have done something else. Not to necessarily say that you were those exact things, but maybe you were something else to her. But either way, it's safe to say that you was toxic as hell to your girl. Saying like back when you all were in a relationship, whenever that was, you were toxic. So, due to your toxic ass fuck ass behavior, my nigga, saying y'all woke up. Y'all woke up for whatever reason. It could have been that mama, she left you. Mama left your ass. Or it could have been where you left her. Because maybe you felt like that you were better off without her. But either way, y'all ain't saying y'all went through a separate ways, right? But the reason, again, babies, the reason that you and that girl woke up was because of you. It was because of you. It was because you did something that, or you been doing my shit, in your relationship and it ended up going, left or whatever like that. That was how it ended, right? So, time passed, right? Time passed. Y'all was woken up. And you feel like that, you worked on yourself. You feel like that now. I don't know. Like, maybe you had a motherfucking epiphany. And you just feel like that at this point in your life, you ready to really take her serious. You feel like that you're ready to make it up to her. You feel like that you want her back. You feel like that, she's the girl for you. You feel like that you fucked up and you shouldn't have did this to her. You shouldn't have done that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not laughing at you, papas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, like, gotta add a little spice to where you are. But no, like, on some other shit, like, you pretty much feel like that. You are a renewed, changed, new man. That's how you feel, right? So you feel like, shit, since a nigga done changed, since a nigga knew, since a nigga realized this, realized that, I ain't trying to be out here no more. I'm trying to really focus on my shorty or whatever like that. I'm trying to change, I done changed and shit like that. I realized that, I don't want to lose her, like blah, 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 blah. You feel like that, she should take you back though. And you felt this way because you, quote unquote, changed. So you feel like because you changed, she should take you back. However, maybe you done tried to get back with shorty, right? You done try to get back with my mom. You done tried to apologize to her. Maybe you tried to make it up to her in some kind of way. Maybe you tried to like have a really heart-to-heart type of like talk or whatever like that. Maybe you just really try to plead your case to baby girl or why your two should get back together. Because you are trying to show her that you changed. And let me just say this, babies. I'm not even saying that you haven't changed. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, babies, that you really have changed. Because I'm really talking to my fellas today where you really have maybe changed. Maybe you did some work on yourself, and maybe you really seen that you was a fucked up ass nigga to her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you really realized as a man that the way you was acting and moving in your relationship, it was really selfish. You didn't really do what you should have done, but it came to being that man in her life, right? So you really could have actually changed. But she still don't want your ass back. She still ain't trying to hear what the fuck you really got to see. Or she may love son, but she ain't saying like, mama not really shaking on that shit, my nigga. She still ain't trying to like, do that shit with you with God. She not trying to get back to you. Like she not with her. She not looking to reconcile. She's not looking to rekindle. She's not looking to go back to you. She's not looking to have you come back to her. Why? Why? And this could be a girl where she not even in a new relationship yet. Let's say baby girl not even in a new relationship yet. So your old shorty that you trying to get back with and shit like that, she not even in a new commitment. But she still don't want your ass back. Even though you, quote unquote, changed. I'm gonna keep it a being with you, why? I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you, papas. I'm gonna keep it well, baby. You fucked up, my nigga. Hey, Shane. I'm gonna keep it well. This is one of the worst situations that you could possibly be on as a man. I said one of them. I didn't say the worst, but it's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because what that means, you pushed her too far. I'ma keep it wild with you, like, you pushed her too far. And at this point, that girl, she ain't thinking with her emotions. By the grace of our Lord God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine, the Most High, whatever name, babies, that you want to call God. By me, my loves, because God got multiple names, she. But by the grace of our Lord God, the universe, He's guiding that girl to stay the fuck away from your ass, my nigga. I'ma keep it a being with you. If you are a dude that quote-unquote change, you know, like a god, I'm really talking to my fellas via you and this girl had time apart. So y'all were in a relationship, you time passed, you quote-unquote worked on yourself by the grace of the Lord God, you quote-unquote changed by the grace of the Lord God, all that good stuff, right? Okay, yeah, whatever, right? But she still don't want your ass? You fucked up. I'm being raw with you, babies. Like, I'm your sus, you my boy, and I'ma keep it a bond. I'ma put the shit out there for you. You fucked up. You pushed her to the point where, at this point, she don't give a damn about if you quote-unquote change. Because if a woman has made that decision not to take your ass back after you quote-unquote change, my loves, it's because the Lord God, the universe, is guiding her through her woman intuition not to take you back. It's because the Lord God, the universe, is showing her that she's better off without you. It's because the Lord God, the universe, is showing her that you are not worthy of another chance, baby. A Lord God, the universe, is guiding that girl. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like, he guiding your old shorty. And he letting her know that she's better off without you. That's the truth. Like, for wow, he's guiding that girl. That girl that, you know, you took for granted. The one that you know, they fucked up our shit to. The one that either you left or she had to leave you because you were not valuing her. That same girl, by the grace of the Lord God, he healed that girl. You know what I'm saying? And he's guiding her in a way where he is clearly showing her that you are not up. You're not up. You know what I'm saying, papas? You are not up. Now, I'm not saying this, my loves, to make you feel bad as a man. But the reason I'm saying this is because, fellas, you gotta understand something, babies. And I want you to really listen to me here. Well, like I do these mental works for my papas out here, so that way you can understand, you know, a woman's point of view from a woman that you don't personally know. So you know it's not biased or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing this show so that way you can learn from the situation. You know, if you decide to learn from it, and you can move differently in the future, you know? But fellas, what you really have to understand is that if you were dealing with a good woman, I'm not saying she was perfect, but I'm saying like this, you know, your shorty or whatever like that, like she was a good woman. She was the type of girl where, you know, she displayed loyalty. She was the type of girl where she held you down. You know what I'm saying? She was real. She was genuine. She was authentic. Most importantly, she had a spiritual foundation with the Lord God. She knew who she was. She was focused on God's dreams, aspirations. You know, like if you was really dealing with a woman that was really solid, my nigga, you have to understand that even though that woman dealt with some shit with your ass, it's gonna come a time if you continue to put her through some toxic, fucked up ass bullshit. A Lord God, the universe is going to step in that bush, and he gonna start guiding her through her intuition to leave your ass alone. And if that shit don't get better between you and her, he won't permit her to wake up. So however you woke up, understand that that was the Lord of the universe will for you to break up. because you are not valuing his daughter at the end of the day, baby. And now that you and her are no longer together, and she don't want to get back with your ass, and I'm really talking to my fellas, this girl was dead ass serious with you. Like, she ain't playing with you. She not doing the back and forth with you, papa. She not, mama really serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, she dead ass serious with your ass, she not taking you back. You got to understand that a lot of the universe is guiding her in that kind of way because you've exceeded the limits in some type of way and the Most High's eyesight, baby. And what I mean by you exceeded the limit, you did too much, or you did not do enough in God's eyesight, sweethearts. And that ain't that's not on no cliche shit. Hell no. That's on some OG shit for wow. You either did too much or you ain't doing enough. And she was doing all the work in the relationship. But either way, it was an imbalance in your connection. And it got to a point where a lot of the universe did not feel she deserved to continue dealing with it. So he permitted y'all to break up however y'all broke up. But not only did he cause that breakup or permit the breakup, he made sure that he closed his daughter's emotions out where she don't even want to take your ass back. Yeah. See, this is where you'll be having the game fucked up, fellas. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because one of the main issues with dudes that move like this, and of course, babies, I'm not saying that every man think or move like this of what we're talking about today. But I'm talking specifically to my fellas out here, my papas that are in a situation like this, that this applies for. I'm talking to you today. I'm not talking to niggas that don't do shit like this. I'm talking to the dudes that do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we're doing this episode topic today. But here's the problem. Y'all motherfuckers think that you're her damn father. Y'all motherfuckers think that you could come back in and out of her life when you feel like her and like she's your daughter or something. And you feel like that because you her father and she your daughter, she's always going to have that door open. No. That's not what the fuck really be going on. What the fuck did I just explain to you? Eventually, it will get to a point, my loves, where a Lord God guides his daughter. Because you got to understand, that's his daughter. He will guide his daughter to not even take your ass back after he has already permitted you to wake up, and he guides her in that kind of way through her intuition, because the Lord God is not pleased with the way that you handled her. So at this point, even if this girl may not be consciously, aware that that's where all that drive to not want to take you back is coming from, you got some woman out here that recognizes, like, no, I feel like that the Lord God, the Most High, like, I feel like that the universe is showing me that I could do better without your ass. I don't need to deal with you anymore. And you got other girls where they may not even be consciously realizing that they're being guided through that intuition, which is connected to a Lord God. They just may feel like that they don't want to deal with you because of whatever that'll go between you. But either way, papas, no matter if the woman consciously or not consciously realize that she's being guided to stay away from you. Your problem, my loves, is that you think this day will never come. You think that because a girl really loved you and really put up with your bullshit, I was really in that toxic ass back and forth dynamic with you, or whatever you are going on that was toxic, you think that she's gonna always want to play that fucking game with you. And you think that when you quote unquote change, that you could go back to her and that she just willing to be like, okay, baby, yeah, like let's go, like let's talk it out, let's work it out, let's see if we can make it back together. No, not every bitch move like that, sweetheart. And that's why I give that example, like, you think you her father, where you always got this police in her life that you can come in and out. It don't work like that. And you could be thinking in your head, Papa's like, hell no, I ain't even on that type of time. Like, I really changed. I'm really trying to work it out with Shorty. Okay, that's nice. Congratulations that you changed. That's really good, baby. However, that don't fucking mean that she wants you back in her life. Or because you quote unquote change. It's about what do a Lord of the universe want in that situation. Do he want your ass back in her life? Even though you may have quote unquote change, Papa, a little girl may still feel like, okay, you changed, great. But you ain't going back in her life. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand, my loves, from like a higher aspect that if a Lord of the universe look at it in that kind of way, he's not going to open up her heart to wanting you back in her life for God. And that's where she keeps that, like stands where she ain't taking your ass back. No matter what you promised her, no matter what you say to her, no matter what you try to do to get her back, she not taking you back, babies. Don't take a woman's love for granted. Don't take a woman's unconditional love that she shows you or that she gives you for granted, sweethearts. Because like they see, when a woman is fed up, it ain't shit a motherfucker could do about that. It's nothing you could do. It's nothing you can do. And I be good woman. Don't say good woman. Because not every woman move like this. But you got bitches out here that do. Every good woman has a breaking point. And that breaking point looks different for everybody because everybody's life is not the same. Everybody's life path and shit like that is not the same. But Allah always makes it where at some point in that woman's life, she's going to get fed up if she's not being, treated the way that she deserves to be treated. And it really don't matter if it takes a long time or a little bit of time. Whatever. Allah God may permit her to go through that for a long time, a little bit of time, however long. And it could be that he's permitting her to go through a toxic relationship to teach her a lesson. But every beginning has an ending, sweetheart. And if a situation is not benefiting her, Allah God, if that's his daughter, if that's a girl that loves Allah God, and that has a relationship with him, he gonna pull her the fuck up out of that shit, my nigga. And the way he do that is what we already talked about. He will permit y'all to wake up for some kind of reason. And he will make sure that she don't take you back. So, this is what you're dealing with right now. What you're dealing with as a result to your motherfucking actions, sweets. And I'm sorry, baby. I gotta tell you the truth, my loves. I gotta tell you the truth, sweethearts. I can't lie to you. Because me motherfucking lying to you, baby, is not really going to help you as a man. You have to look at how you treated this girl. And if you see that you changed, okay. That's between you and the Lord God. You know if you really changed or not. Shit. He ain't saying like I don't judge. It's not my business to judge. At the end of the day, it's your motherfucking life what you decide to do, baby. But if you say you changed, okay, that's good. But you have to understand that just because you change, that don't mean a lower God is going to change her mind to wanting to take you back. And if anything, you should learn a lesson from this situation that don't take motherfuckers for granted when you have them. Don't think that a woman going to continue to deal with your toxic bullshit. Don't think that you got forever to try to swim your way back to her when you feel like that you changed. Not everybody gonna sit up here and wait on a motherfucking nigga that was treating them toxic as hell. And like I said, if she's a good woman, she's not going to be. Why should she? Hey, if a Lua Gua is guiding her through her woman intuition, if he's showing her signs, synchronicities, and good feelings that she should not do it for you, she should. I always encourage my baby girls that they listen to a Lua Gua through the intuition, through signs, synchronicities, and good feelings. I encourage y'all the same way, papas, whenever I'm talking to you at. Because it don't matter whether if you a dude or a girl. You always should listen to your intuition first. Because that's your direct communication with a Lord of the universe. And he gonna always tell you what's good, my nigga, or what the fuck you should do. You may plan or want to be with this person, but that may not be in the books of what a Lua Gua want for you and your life. So you always pay attention to your intuition. And you could feel like, well, sure, you know, like, I'm trying to pay attention to my intuition. That's why I'm trying to get back with it, because I feel like I'm getting the signs. I feel like that, you know, my intuition telling me I gotta make it right. Listen, you know, you might be feeling like you gotta make it right, like a told to for whatever you did to her. And if that's the case, nothing's wrong with that. But again, just because you apologize, just because you change, baby, just because you evolve, just because you change as a man, that don't mean, sweetheart, y'all are going to get back together. And that's the part about it, Via. You have to accept that. And you have to lay in the bed that you need and just learn the lesson. Which is that you have to do better, papas. And that's what Alua Guad is trying to teach you. He's trying to show you that you can't treat people like this, my loves. Because this is what can potentially happen. This is what potentially can manifest in your life. And then you sitting in the motherfucking corner looking like a chili fry. You ain't saying? You know what I'm saying? You sitting in the corner looking like a motherfucking chili fry. You know, like you looking like a sad-ass nigga. Because you're mad or you're hurt because you feel like you worked on yourself. You feel like that you've changed. You feel like that you want to commit. You feel like that you want her back and all of that, but she don't want you back. So you hurt by her. But how the fuck do you think she felt when she was really trying to work on shit with you back then? How do you think she felt when you were treating her the way that you did? And baby, I'm not saying this to you, my loves, to beat you all up, papas, to make you feel worse about yourself. I'm not doing it for those reasons. But I'm trying to get you to understand shit ain't always about you, my nigga. And you get what the fuck you put out. One of the worst things that a man can do is take advantage of a woman's genuine, authentic love. Because you don't know what could be the repercussions for doing shit like that. This is how a lot of men find their asses in situations where they be the one that got away. You know, like, I know y'all done heard that saying before. I know y'all motherfuckers done heard that before. Y'all know y'all heard that, boys. The one that got away. Hey, Shane, that's the definition of the one that got away. Typically, the one that got away is a girl that a man does not appreciate. You ain't saying he didn't appreciate her, or let's say they never had anything together. He always desired her, but he never, actually pursued her. But majority of the time, when people see, the one that got away, when they talking about like a dude that lost a girl, is a dude that he didn't value that woman. And along with the universe ended up making God where that dude never got that girl back. So, I mean, like, what do you call this situation? It's now like the same shot to me. So, what you want to do, baby, is you want to learn the lesson. And if you have really done your work and changed as a man, that's good, sweetheart. If you've already atoned and apologized to her, that's good. If you've already atoned to a lower God, most importantly, and really, genuinely, ask for forgiveness for the way that you treated her, that's good. Ain't shit wrong with that. But at this point, you have to move on with your life. Because at the end of the day, along with the universe is guiding her to move on with her life. So I hope this helps, babies. I hope this helps, papas. Like, I really hope you understand, what's really good. And again, like, I'm not laughing at you, like, you know anything about my channel, babies, I love to laugh. But, sweethearts, it's just a lesson that you have to learn. And you have to value the lesson. Because if you really value and learn the lesson, then you never know how a lower God can bless you in the future for actually learning your lesson. You know what I'm saying? Even though he may not permit you and her to ever get back together, he may in the future bless you to come across another woman that, really is in alignment for you and that woman. But you have to learn your lesson. If you operate out of the same motherfucking energy that you were in when you were back with old girl, then you ain't gonna attract nothing better. You gotta remember, babies, you are what you attract at the end of the day. So if you want another good woman and shit like that, you have to remain a good man in order to attract that in divine timing by the grace of the Lord God. He's not going to give it to you right away. He's gonna test you. And he's going to want you to continue, sweethearts, to work further on yourself. And in divine timing, if it's a part of his will, he may bless you with another good woman. It may not be her that you want so bad. That's where that senior goal, the one that got away. But it may be a good woman that can align with who you are in that moment, in divine timing, that is. So many men find themselves and situations like this because they have this perception that the grass is greener on the other side, or not really putting on the work and the effort as what that woman may have put on to try to make the relationship work. That, oh shit, fuck it just is what it is. They don't value it, but then they end up regretting the actions later down the line. So that's what I'm saying, babies. I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm not trying to, judge or anything like that, because, I always put out on my channel that, you're going to learn life lessons, my loves. And this is a lesson for you to learn. The only person that could judge you is the Lord God. You know what I'm saying? Because the only person that's perfect is a Lord God. Nobody's perfect at the end of the day, baby. So it's nothing to beat yourself up about, but you gotta hold your motherfucking self accountable. And you gotta really take a look at the motherfucker in the mirror for the shit that you done, to understand that Yeah, you may feel like you changing, you may feel sorry and all of that, but that don't fucking mean that you're going to get her back. If it's not in the Lord God's will for you all to get back together, then that's just what it is. Y'all ain't getting back together. You know? And again, I'm really talking to my fellas where this girl not even in a relationship, y'all. You know? You can't think just because she's still single that, oh, she want to get back with you. That damn sure is not the case. When a woman, babies, when a woman is still single, after they got out of a toxic relationship, and they're content, they're happy with being single, it's so many things that can contribute to why they feel that way. But for a lot of women, not all, but for a lot of women, after they get out of a toxic relationship, if they properly held by the grace of the Lord God and doing what is being guided in their life by the universe, that woman, she's not, like, she don't feel like that she has to hurry up and get into another relationship. She's content with being who she is, what she's doing in her life in general, regardless if a man is in there or not, baby. So you can't have that limited thinking that, oh, because my ex shorty or whatever like that, she ain't in a relationship and I've changed, so she should want to get back with me. Hell no. Her feelings could have changed. She could have held past all those feelings where she don't have no romantic feelings towards you at all anymore. Or maybe she could be in a situation where she got love for you, but she don't look at you of the same way to where she like, shit, I could get back with you. Or it could even be a case where she ain't got no motherfucking emotions for your ass at all anymore. It really just depends on the woman, babies. It depends on what happened between you. How bad was the breakup? What all you did to her? How did you affect her? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many things that goes down to, like, the aftermath of how a woman will feel after a lot of time has passed. But what I'm seeing, guys, babies, if this woman is a good woman, again, nobody's perfect, but I'm seeing like she is solid ass type of bush, and she really a good person. She on her boy's best shit. Like, she focused, you know what I'm saying? And she really has a good spiritual foundation with the lower gods. She know who she is, all that good stuff. She focused on them goals, dreams, aspirations. She secure her motherfucking car. She chugs, bags, dollars, all of that. That type of woman, and she really practice good self-love and she working on herself and shit like that. That type of woman represents a high-value woman, sweetheart. And again, I'm not saying she perfect, because nobody's perfect in this world other than a Lord God. But she damn sure ain't out here, moving and shaking on you kind of way, because she's already matured and outgrown certain phases in her life. If she's that type of woman, I'm telling you, Papa, a woman like that, by the grace of the Lord God, she know who she is. So she's on that path where it's not about a man at the end of the day. She know that shit will come into play when it's divine timing to come into play. But she ain't just gonna jump back onto another relationship with the ex of hers, all because her ex feel like they should be back together because he changed. She's not going to do that, sweetheart. And even though she's the type of girl where, let's see, she's trying to get herself together. So maybe like she's in the process of getting shit together in her life. But she's still a good woman at heart. She's still solid and shit like that. Still, a woman like that has that divine connection to a lower God and knowing who she is, and she's ambitious or whatever like that. And she's doing, what a lower God is guiding her to do. She's not just going hot back in a relationship with you or because you've changed. Because it's all contingent upon what the Lord God is guiding her to do in her own life. So, babies, learn from the situation and let go of the limited thinking that she just supposed to be back with you all because you've changed. Again, babies, if you have changed, that is beautiful. Praises be to our Lord God. That's a key thing as a bond is changing when you know that a Lord God is guiding you to do that because you're trying to mature. You try to elevate and grow. But understand at this point in your life, okay, now that you know she don't want to be with you, regardless if you change, let go of that limited belief that she was just supposed to take you back or because you changed. That's not the key, sweetheart. Some women allows that, and then other women don't. And those that don't, and they're standing in that firm power, regardless if they're in a relationship or not. But again, today's episode was really for us talking about situations where the girl is not in a relationship, but she still don't want to be with you. Those that don't want to, just understand, sweetheart, it goes deeper. And that's what we talked about today. Which is that you have to know that there's a higher power, the creator, that is controlling her and, really guiding her in that way. You gotta respect that. The best thing you could do at this point, sure, you won't have to cut your losses with it. But if you learn the lesson, is you can gain something from it, which is knowledge and wisdom on what to do going forward in your life. And I know that shit may sound well cliche right now. I know niggas, y'all the type of niggas, not all man, but I'm talking to dudes that feel like this. Y'all may be the type of niggas with that ego cooker. So it may make you feel like a kind of way, but sure, that's you. My nigga, like, you just gonna have to, boss up from that shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to mind up. You're gonna have to G up when it comes to that. You can't always be in your fucking ego. Because being in your fucking ego is what got your ass in the situation right now. If you want to keep it a being. So that should be a clear indication that being in your ego is not going to benefit or serve you. And I know sometimes that's hard because you a dude at the end of the day. But that's something that as a man, if you talk about that you want to change, or if you talk about that you have changed, you gotta learn to kind of know when to pipe that ego down. Because your ego can really, stimulate from a lower version of yourself that's really connected to motherfucking Satan's energy. Or some dead ass shit for well. Satan gonna always want you to be in your motherfucking ego at the end of the day. Because when you in your ego all the time, you make unwise choices. You know what I'm saying? You make unwise choices because it clouds your judgment. So you don't want to, babies, you don't want to be like that, sweetheart. If you know that you have changed, look at this shit from a higher aspect, which is that a Lord God wants you to learn something from it. And remember that a lot of times, when two people come together and they don't wind up, together for the long one, whatever, for a lifetime, then those two people were meant to come into each other's lives to be a part of a lesson on both ends of what the Lord God wanted both parties to learn. So you're going to, benefit from it if you learn the lesson, baby. The part where you won't benefit from it is if you walk away from it being salty and mad as hell and in your ego and shit like that, and then you go out, you treat another woman like that. That's where you don't fucking benefit from it, because you done apply nothing that you learn to your life. So you can continue in a repetitive cycle that's not going to really serve you. It's up to you, Papa. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. What you decide to do, baby. But I recommend for you to learn from it and grow from it and become better from it. But just understand that this situation is done. If everything, that we talked about today, that really sound like similar to like what you're going through at this moment, understand this chapter's close is done. And you got to let it go, move forwards, because overall, that will be the best benefit to you. So I love you, Papa, so much. Love you, babies. so much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to grow, my loves. Comment below, babies. Let me know, like, is this your situation? Is this something that you're currently going through, or this is something, papas, that you actually experienced in the past and maybe you have already learned from it? So let me know, my loves. I would love to know. Let me know, baby. Make sure you subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic. Make sure you check out the playlist too, babies. I got so many topics in here that you could really benefit from. So definitely check it out, papas. And pretty soon your girl will be having no stories that you could actually watch, not just listen to through the podcast. So like you're gonna be able to watch me. Yeah. You're going to be able to watch me, Papa. So definitely stay tuned, because it's going to be motherfucking lit. We going to be laughing. We going to be cooking the shirts. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of different things that do get introduced. So definitely stay tuned, my loves. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen. So go ahead and motherfucking follow me, papas, because I would love to have you a part of AmaniSharifah Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, sweet ones, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.